Let's talk about Damian Lillard. Top 75 all time. Made the list. Great point guard for the Portland Trail Blazers his whole life. I believe he's entering his 12th season, something crazy like that. So it feels like Damian Lillard is still young, but he is in his 30s now. So he has, I want to say, like 3 or 4 more amazing seasons, just like he just put together. 3 year, 4 max. He just got done averaging 30 points per game, but the man is just not competitive. And I do not mean that he's not competitive like he does not want to win, but he's never in position to actually compete for anything. The last time he made the playoffs felt like forever, and he had to go through the bubble and everything, and he just lost in the first round to the playoffs in 5. Ever since then, he hasn't been close to sniffing the playoffs. Last year, they actually had to shut him down because the team was so bad. And, he's very famous for this, I'm not running away from the grind type stuff. I'm trying to win in Portland, stay solid, but at some point, man, we want to see you compete. He reminds me of Kevin Garnett when he used to be stuck in Minnesota, being amazing. Also, Kevin Garnett was able to win an MVP, which Damian Lillard probably will never get if he stays in Portland just because his team is so bad. But it was the same scenario, and as soon as he got traded to a big team, he got a ring instantly, first season. And I wish that for Damian Lillard, man, because it's a shame. But it may seem like we may come in close to the first summer where he actually requests a trade. Take a listen to what Chris Haynes, famous reporter, had to say, friend of Damian Lillard.
Say, you guys know how close I am with Dame. One thing I can say about him, like, he doesn't want to be on a team that is just stacked. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to have a team where it's just 3 all-stars or 3 superstars, and then they go and battle that way. No, he just wants a team that has a shot. And if you look at the teams that he's been on all throughout his career, he's never really had a shot. And now Joe Cronin, I believe Joe Cronin just finished his second year as general manager. So this is a different regime, but they're kind of selling the same or going over the same talking points. And so Dame is trying to give the organization time to come up with something. That's all Dame is asking for. Come up with something.
All right, so y'all heard the man. And I hope this is true because I do not trust the Portland front office to do anything at this point. They have Scott. That's nice that they drafted the guy because he's going to be very good in my opinion. But still, there's just not enough assets. They have Nurkic, who's on the back contract. They have Jeremy Grant. And with these guys, I believe, and Anthony Simons, but with these guys, you're not flipping those guys for no superstars or nothing that's going to upgrade your team so much that you're going to jump from like the 13th or 14th seed, I forgot, to championship contention. It's just not going to happen. So if Damian Lillard is going to compete, he needs to leave. I appreciate the fact that he does not want to, form like a big 3, a super team, and just stack up the talent so much that it's pretty much a guaranteed quote-unquote ring. And a lot of people were criticizing him for that, which is a shame because at this point, I want to see Dame win, but I understand why you wouldn't chase it that much because at the end of the day, what does that change for him? Like, all he will be able to say is, I won a championship in the NBA. But you still have to have some kind of merit. So joining a big 3, he just wouldn't do anything. And even if he were to win a ring, if you think about it, what does that do for his legacy? Is anyone talking about Damian Lillard as a top 10 point guard of all time right now? I do not think so. So if you were to win the ring, I believe you would put him in those conversations. But still, if you think about the point guards that people remember and still talk about, you have obviously Magic Johnson. You will have Steph Curry once he retires. You have Isaiah Thomas. But even Isaiah Thomas, people disrespect the hell out of him. Every time they bring him up is to say something about Jordan. But that's it. Other than that, we really do not talk about Isaiah Thomas like that much. And it's a shame because the man was great. And I believe he's the 3rd best point guard of all time. Then you have guys like Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, Chris Paul once he's done. Those guys, we we bring up sometimes, but not even that much like that. The Bob Cousy's of the world, and I can keep going. And the lower you go down the list, the more you will realize that these guys are just not remembered for whatever reason. You feel me? So Damian Lillard, at this point, I just feel like once he's retiring, he's going to fade away, regardless of if he has a ring or not. So what's the cost of him going to just stack up the talent and running to a team just to say I got a ring? I don't think that the reward is that high, in my opinion, although that would be great. However, if you were to join a team like the Miami Heat, for example, and then, be the best player or a very pivotal piece and win a ring in those circumstances, then the conversations are different. Then you can say, okay, Damian Lillard was a winner and everything and all that stuff. So I hope that he actually requests a trade, and I hope that the Trailblazers do right by him and that they send him to a team, just like your Chris says, not stacked, but just a team that gives him a shot. At this point, hey, he could even go to the Sixers and deal with Joel Embiid, and since the guys are just unable to make it past the second round with just Joel Embiid as the best player, the reward would be very high if Damian Lillard went there and was able to capture a championship for a team that hasn't been able to make it past the second round since, I want to say, AI in 2001 or something crazy like that. So, yeah. We're going to end the video right here. Get in the comment section and give me your thoughts about what's best for Damian Lillard's future. Where do you actually would like to see him playing next season? And do you believe he actually gets traded or not this summer? So it's been your boy. Appreciate you guys for checking me out. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.